Say,
Hey, Mfitsi, kama njani?
Nandifiri.
Nah, sure. I'd like to welcome our listeners back to the episode.
Yeah, man. Another week, another episode.
Yeah, this is episode 10 of the Symposium Podcast.
Yo,
Yeah.
episode 10 already, man.
We are moving up the charts. Eh? We're moving up the chart.
Piece by piece. Man.
But you know, there's nothing that is more interesting than recording an episode.
As much as it is stressful, it can be fun.
Yeah, because I always imagine how hard it is to prepare, having to prepare your mental state.
Yeah, having to think about what we said we're going to talk about,
you know,
trying to formulate your opinions and stuff.
Which is, it's a bit tricky.
It is.
It's a bit tricky.
It is.
But yeah, now it's another day with another
Especially
episode.
this week, vanish the issues.
There's so many, eh?
Yeah.
But let's start with
There's
this
only one that I did not find hard to think about.
Yeah.
Pirates losing. That one is fun.
You are just trying to
as a Kaizer Chiefs supporter.
Yeah.
That one there's nothing to think about. I mean, Pirates are Pirates.
No, but like Pirates is a good team. Let's not dispute that.
Pirates is a big team.
But it's a good team as well. It's very good.
I don't know about good. It's a big team.
I'm tired of comparing in Pirates and Chiefs. Chiefs, it's like let's not even talk about Kaizer Chiefs.
No, Maria can't follow Linjan. I mean, it's seasonal.
Yeah,
sometimes Pirates is doing horrible, and Chiefs is doing fairly well.
What did you expect on the game? With Sundowns, it's been like Sundowns. It's basically untouchable when it comes to a football like South Africa.
I honestly expected, especially after Pizza Vaila, I expected Sundowns to drop its performance, but it seems
Pizza
they are going strong, fan.
Pizza 4-1,
and then the other side. I think it was this week.
Yeah.
Sundowns was playing against the Al Ahly.
Yeah.
And they showed him flames.
But even the Pirates, Al Ahly. So, I mean, like...
Yeah, but Upito is the coach that side.
Yeah, but it's fine. As long as we beat Al Ahly, then it's right.
I don't care if Al Ahly won or lost. It's just funny to see the team that Pito created beat him. Yeah, it's a bit fun.
So basically...
He knows everything about the team. It still showed him flames.
I mean, like, does it? Because, obviously, you developed Itimiako. Yeah. And it became untouchable.
Yeah, but what has changed since he left?
Nothing.
So he knows the team. He created it.
So I'm trapped.
It's his monster. His monster showed him flames this week.
It's that was
like funny
the team has been unstoppable. For how long now?
Yeah, man. For a long time.
Yeah. But anyway, it's the game your Pirates. I'm very disappointed by defense. My defense. I'm a Kaizer Chiefs fan. Which means man, we have a rivalry. Yeah. Sure.
But I'm also a bit disappointed by Pirates. I have a feel to come on. 4-1.
Yeah, but like if you did watch the game, defense was fucked up.
Yeah, defense was bad.
When Sutherland's like we are like
I don't know. I don't know if it's to blame for.
But if
they are obviously goalkeeper. I mean, sponsor kwenza sure ukuthi amagoal.
But the first goal.
But
that was his mistake.
First goal was a bit tricky because if I was a defender, I would have thought, this guy is offside. Again.
Yeah.
But guy is not offside.
We are happy.
Ani come a defender. What is he supposed to do?
No, like give him a defender himself. Like it's not like the
so I'm Linde.
I'm Kapen's penalty once. What happened to
that is worse. That is worse.
At least
that is a goal plus a signing. That's a yellow card and a goal.
But at some point, penalty. You never know. Good penalty, it's a 50-50 chance. You can miss.
Goalkeeper Korama for this week. Penalty. Asaz. I don't
horrible.
know.
But
it is what it is.
And even our coach, Joseph, whatever.
Zimbao.
Yeah, this guy does Kuruma.
Joseph Zimbao. I heard him say, if we had 2 more chances, we could have scored. Chief, it doesn't make a difference. It doesn't make a difference. He
wasn't watching the game, the guy.
I don't think he was watching the game.
Yeah, he wasn't watching the game. I mean, like, you can't have chances to focus on what's wrong
defense. Yeah, but well done to Sundowns.
Yeah,
man.
well done. The guys are really showing.
Uzwane was showing that whole Pirates defense flames, Joe.
In fact, the game.
Yeah, Uzwane.
And that message I did up. That was.
That was an if that was a goal, it was gonna be a very beautiful goal.
Fun, yeah, but well, most of the news are coming up as
I'm pale. A lot of sad news.
It's fine.
That's not sad news. Let's be clear.
Okay,
Pirates that's just news. Don't.
So you expected okay, it's fine.
It's not sad. It's just news.
On another case, recently, I don't know if you've been on. It's been on social media and it's also been on news as well. I think.
Yeah.
They've been broadcasting Nento Lufuno.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, Lufuno was attacked by. Was it an attack? I don't know. But that was an assault. She was assaulted by one of the school kids.
It's tricky, man.
Yeah.
It's a bit tricky case here for me.
Yeah.
Because, let's be honest. All of us have seen something like that.
Yeah.
In real life.
Yeah.
But it was not a big deal.
Why was it not a big deal?
Because I feel like this one is a big deal because after effects were corner, or what we think were after effects were corner, was someone dying.
Yeah.
But Slales born in Shayana, and we all know it's wrong. But
sure. But Manje, another thing,
it was not that big of a deal, really.
What do you call umuntu who was already submitted? Because the girl was like, obviously on the video.
It was wrong, yo.
Yeah.
It was wrong. I completely agree it was wrong. If there's something that could have been done to stop it, it should have been done.
Sure.
But I feel like we are blowing this one. I don't want to say we are blowing it out of proportion because it's really a serious matter and we need to talk about it.
Sure.
But I feel like we are giving it more attention than we do other similar cases.
Well, I disagree on the fact that we're giving it too much attention. Simply because just the other cases, probably the Manyama cases, is not that we know of. We don't know them.
Okay,
they're not exposed.
The reason why we know this one is because the girl went on to kill herself.
Sure.
Which is a very horrible thing.
Yeah.
But my question is, did the assault cause her to kill herself on its own?
Or there
are other mental health issues that were already there before she was bullied? Or maybe she was being bullied for a long time.
Yeah, that's the thing, because Tina, what we see is we only saw one incident, and then after the incident, we saw the results of that incident.
Yeah.
So we don't have data.
I don't know if it's the result of that incident. Nah.
Yeah.
That's where my confusion lies.
Okay.
What if very mental health being amnandanga fail?
Yeah.
And that was just the one thing that
triggered
everything.
But now, okay, then let us see prior and whatnot.
Sure. The reason why he let Liama prior the girl who assaulted her has been arrested.
Sure.
That's where it becomes a bit tricky for me. Yeah. This is a grade 10 learner, probably 16 years old. She's arrested.
Is she going to jail or juvenile?
I don't know. But whatever happens to her, do we think is that punishment appropriate?
For a 16-year-old, no.
Okay, firstly, do we want to punish her or do we want to help her change?
But now, okay, before that, and there are two things.
Sure.
Usually, whenever someone receives a punishment from a justice system,
sure,
the aim is either to help the person rehabilitate, so that they change in mental state,
behavior, oh, yes,
sure. But now, the environment of which it could be another topic for another podcast.
That's
the environment it's totally different.
It might actually mess her up even more.
So, with helping her, I don't think it's gonna be conducive for the kid with a mistakes actually wrong and
if you figure another problem. Okay, I'm just cutting you off.
Sure.
But another problem I have with the whole thing, every one of us have seen something like this before.
Sure.
And I feel like we are not being consistent. But
that's the thing. That's the thing. The moment something becomes ibago media,
sure,
it gets more attention. You know, because if
but what is it about this one that makes it
same thing as ago Black Lives Matter? George Floyd died, and then everything was there because there was a video, there was a proof which this is what happened, and then the reason the result was death.
Yeah,
that's what triggers ilantole. That's why in most cases these things yenzeka.
Yeah,
and same people are engage socially saying kwere this was wrong, this was wrong. I've been to a primary school. I won't say I was necessarily bullied.
Sure.
But I had a similar experience in my school, which was this kid is actually being bullied.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We've all seen a kid.
Wait, but like, do you say this is bullying?
I don't know, Joe.
Or is it assault? Because
I don't know.
And in most cases,
because I don't know, Joe. That is
we don't know the price.
When I looked at the video, I was like, context, man.
Yeah, context is everything.
Why was she being beaten up?
But I don't know.
But it did look like bullying, because
what's the definition of bullying?
Okay,
okay.
When I read the article, bullying.
Yeah,
but
sure.
I heard the family had complained before this incident.
At school?
At the school, yeah.
Okay.
And the school didn't do anything about it.
So it's the same girl?
I don't know if it's the same girl, but Lufuno had issues with bullying at the school already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
but basically, the school has been experiencing so much because apparently they were allegedly.
Is it a township school?
I don't know. It's in Limpopo, probably.
Because if it's a township school, I mean, sonka siyazi ukuthi abayithathi serious bullying.
Yeah, probably.
We all know that.
And it is basically, at some point, the township you don't get. It's not punishment. I don't want to say punishment, but you don't get. I address the issue.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's not actions taken to assist you into getting over that and you being protected.
Yeah,
there's this incident again.
There's no protection.
So much, but now if we look at the situation in Lufuno, there are so many factors that we could, and in fact look at.
Sure.
A family did talk to the school.
Yeah.
And nothing was done. I don't know what was done. I don't know the priors.
I think nothing was done.
Secondly,
or maybe if something was done, but still the school failed to stop.
Yeah, because I've seen the letters of the girl talking on like she wrote a letter.
Sure.
Beautiful, like we're all beautiful and whatnot in our own ways.
Oh, yeah.
The goals that she wanted to reach, I hope you do it. Like you see, you could tell Lomtana law. As much as obviously such things, it means good. We are kabang.
Yeah.
Because at some point I saw the video when she was getting slapped. Myself.
Sure.
Knowing me, I would never let that shit happen. Even though Ngazu was shy.
Sure.
I'd never let you just slap me. I'd stand up for myself. But Diana, she wasn't. Meaning she was basically calm.
That's why I'm questioning the mental state. Yeah, before.
Yeah.
Because it seems like into velebe seyiloki yenzeka.
You know.
But Mina, okay, fine. It's obviously bullying.
Yeah.
Whatever bullying is, that is bullying.
Yeah.
If it's something that has been happening and she's been complaining at the school about it,
and
it's obviously bullying.
Okay.
My question is, how do we deal with it? Because taking her to prison doesn't seem like it solves anything.
Because obviously, I'm fun. But like now,
these are kids, Joe.
Definitely.
Think about yourself more than 16. How much more stupid were you compared to you today?
Yeah, because now I'm more like, well, I'm still stupid,
grown up,
you know.
But you're a grown-up person who thinks completely differently to the 16-year-old.
Yeah, and another thing, the school has to be accountable for this, because the moment a case bullying is there should be actions to that.
Yeah.
There should be
the
families.
The
families should be involved.
That's what her family said in the article I read, which they don't agree with the girl being taken to a jail.
Yeah.
They actually believe her family and the school should be accountable for what happened.
For what happened. Not necessarily the family. Probably the family wasn't even in Abantwana when they're at home. But they have different character.
But then eskolweni, that's where I have a problem.
Yeah, it's the school.
If complaining our eskolweni, they should call your parents.
Yeah, that's why you should. If the family wasn't informed, then the problem is with the school, not the family. Because if the family, if I had this situation,
yeah,
discipline.
But I'm really worried about the girl who was the perpetrator here.
Yeah,
because it damage has already been done. On this side, Lufuno. Let's not allow the same thing to happen to this other girl. Because what does that do to her mental as well? Okay, besides asithi stress and pressure from the society and everything,
and the jail
and then she kills herself as well. We could have stopped it as a society, but we didn't.
Is it a society thing, or is it
I think even us as people who are watching this from afar, comments way too
mostly are biased.
Yeah, already
they're biased.
Yeah,
mostly that guy. I was watching Infinity War. I'm just saying. I'm passing.
What a segue.
I'm just passing through. Anyway, so that thing is, such things, there are ways. That's why I feel like psychologists should be deployed in schools, especially public schools. At least 1 or 2 psychologists.
Or maybe teachers should get some psychological training.
Don't they get such modules?
I don't know.
I think I don't know.
But if they do, it's not working. Or maybe it is, but
at some point,
not to the extent that we want it to.
We always have issues, especially with people who are working for the government.
Sure.
Could be cops, could be nurses, it could be doctors, it could be they have some sort of negligence, Kubo.
Yeah.
They don't care statement. They don't care
that
mindset.
Is true,
so,
especially with South Africans.
Yeah,
yes. I don't know about other countries.
If it's not your kid, it's not. Yeah, it's not really important to you until it's your kid. It's like same thing. This thing, your COVID.
Yeah.
People are negligent.
They don't care.
Yeah. So what happens is, if it's not close to me or close to someone I know, I don't give a shit about it. I'm only gonna comment from afar.
Yeah, it only hits hard when it hits home.
It hits home. So much you be like, the government, because man, there are so many cases about negligence. Apparently, there's a person who had to show recently because of negligence as well. So and there are so many cases that I think it was trending also on Facebook. A kid was amputated simply because bafake itrip wrong. I think the kid was 2 weeks old. The kid got sick, bamfake drip, and they found out wrong. And they had to take. I think it's nail sprayed. They had to take it to nail sprayed hospital. A kid. How's that possible? Because you see, so if a case Lufuno were able to see it for what it is, or not what it is, or from what we see it in the perspective of us,
sure,
then how many cases are last tula corner when someone is being hurt?
Yeah,
because
but my whole thing is, let's look at this thing.
Yeah.
It is very emotional. Let's try not to be. Let's try to think and fix the system. Let's try to fix it to prevent future cases. But it's not be emotional and end up, making things worse than they actually are.
One thing I know, the system is made up by people, bro.
Yeah.
So the problem is with Abantu. Ubuntu upsec. If I can see umtana, like there are cases where I ask myself, if I would see someone mamshay, what do I do? Because in most cases,
I think we've spoken about something like this before.
In most cases, we do pass.
I do pass
simply because angwazi ukuchinja the entire.
But if it's kids, I don't.
If it's kids,
I honestly don't pass.
To what age do you regard someone as a kid? Was this kids? Hey, Baba. Hey.
I think generally, if you have school uniform on, you're a kid. Don't care how tall you are. If you're taller than me, I don't care.
Hey, damn it. This
guy
guy
in school uniform.
Yeah.
You're a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a full beard, so
no,
yeah,
it's
kids.
where
Height does not say anything.
This kid, yeah, definitely. But man,
But I've stopped a few incidents, man.
That's a good thing.
Kids,
That's commendable, bro.
fighting.
That's really commendable. I'd clap my hands, but I'm grabbing Bambi mic.
When it's older people, I pass.
Yeah,
I pass because I don't know what's happening.
Yeah,
I don't know what they're capable of, so I just pass.
Yeah, but kids nowadays they shoot, eh?
Yeah, but unale advantage you are an older person, so they tend to want to listen to you because you are an authority.
Yeah, because I remember same thing. Yeah, I don't know. A few years back, there was an incident in America.
Yeah,
where there were boys were about to fight.
Sure.
And then the friends, they were cheering them up. Yeah.
Same thing that happened here.
You know, that's what really happens.
Yeah.
Until there was an older, I think he's Muslim.
Sure.
Older guy passed through and then stopped the fight. And he was like, look at the mental state of your friends. These people are cheering you up to fight.
Yeah.
And the Bona, they are laughing.
It's entertainment.
Yeah. You guys are busy status fighting. What are you fighting for?
Yeah.
You know, same thing.
Okay, I've seen an interesting one that I don't know I don't know what to do with this one. This case, in my hood.
Yeah.
I was walking, I think it was last month now.
Yeah.
I'm walking towards this. There's a group of kids, man, young kids.
Yeah.
Probably mid-primary, so about grade 3, 4.
Yeah.
You know? Kids. It's like kids.
Yeah.
I think it was around 5 or 6 of these kids. They look like they're friends.
Yeah.
Or they know each other. Amongst these kids, there's a bigger one. He's not older, he's just bigger. Yeah. And there's a smaller kid.
Yeah.
I think they are around the same age, but this one is shorter and is tinier. And this big one is it looks playful, but
that
might be bullying.
You know? That's bullying.
This is where it gets interesting. This bigger one, ushaya lo mncane, busy punching this smaller one. I'm walking towards them. I'm thinking I need to stop this as soon as I get to this kid.
Yeah.
The small one gets angry. One punch to the eye, sekpumikazi. The bigger one is now crying.
Yes.
What am I supposed to say when I get there?
It's tricky. But stop them.
There were a number of older people who got there before I could. And it was too late.
Yeah, the thing is now, the objectivity is what matters.
Because once you are being bullied and you hit back, we tend to want to encourage that. Because it's quote unquote stopping the bullying.
But it's not.
But now we don't know what's happening to the eye. Or it's just blood. We don't know. And it's screaming like crazy.
It's a kid, bro. What do you expect?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Which now, what do we do with that kind of stuff?
You know, such things in you call their parents, you take them to their parents, and depending
to do what?
Thing is with my parents as well. My parents will always be subjective. They want their kids.
Exactly. That's why I'm asking. Which I think taking them to my parents. I mean, I think we are fairly older now. We can make a decision that parents should make.
What decision do you make for another person's kid?
No. Okay. Let's say these are both your kids. What should happen there?
Your granddad's kids, Baba. You
both
guys,
of them.
Yeah, make peace with each other.
But this one, he's defending himself. It's self-defense, boy.
Well, we can say self-defense, but at some point, that's why walking away is fine. That's toxic masculinity.
You see, it's not toxic masculinity. But
now the thing is, if you encourage this behavior,
I'm not encouraging it. That's why I'm asking. What should we do with it? Because
psychologists, I think psychologists would have better answers.
Here's a question for you.
Yeah.
After school and he complains about being bullied.
Yeah.
What we were typically told as kids was
fight back.
Yeah. This one was fighting back. Yeah.
Now the thing isn't done.
But now
I don't think their mental state is
one punch, boy. He didn't fight and then got an advantage and decided to beat him even more. Yeah. One punch.
And then blood.
He was just trying to get himself out of the punches. One punch, unaimed, went straight to the eye.
Dead.
What should we do there?
This is crazy. This is crazy, man.
It is what it is.
Yeah. I think that's why psychologists should be deployed. I mean, like they're capable of seeing umtana who's bullying other kids and seeing it. It's really easy.
Yeah, I think they can help with preventing.
Yeah, such things, because I think that's why it's important, especially manje. There's this program. I'm a teacher's assistant. So when there's no teacher in class, there's an assistant, and that assistant should be, or at some point, be psychologically be able to identify a problem at class.
Yeah, I think what makes teachers inefficient, or what makes them unable to do that properly is because they have a lot of other things to do as well.
That's why you should see if this initiative, if this teaching assistant thing continues. I think it's important to hire people who are able to look at mindset of Antoine and their behavior. I mean, like, it's important to study someone's behavior, especially a kid.
It could help a lot.
Because if you don't want to see Antoine who's smoking and whatnot, you have to see behavior of Basesebangan. I remember in primary, in the era Kotan.
Yes.
Now I was a nerd at a very young age.
That's me too.
I was a nerd. So,
and I don't know how was I not bullied as a kid? I don't get it, Joe.
Thing is, I think bullies, they have a target job. The moment it's a matter of developing it. Dominance.
But I should have been a target, but I was not.
What dominance are they gonna get from you? What fame are they gonna get?
But I was a smaller kid. Ned, like I mean, it was typical.
I remember in my school, primary.
Yeah.
There was this kid Bamshaya. Primary.
Sure.
There was this big kid, I think grade 6, 7.
Yeah.
Grade 5. Yeah, grade 5, 6. Somewhere there. This kid is tall. And then there's this short one, Bafishnyan.
Sure.
That boy had so much anger. It was a problem.
The smaller one.
No, the smaller buff one. He has a problem. He likes fighting.
Sure.
The tall one was a very quiet dude.
Sure.
I remember I went to secondary school as well with him. But I think he dropped out grade 9. Grade 8, grade 9. He dropped out. Simply because I don't think, school-wise, he wasn't gifted.
Doing the things.
Yeah. And I feel like I'm a talent I could have been used somewhere else.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, he didn't. But
see, as
I'm shy, and then they end up spitting on his face. So now they're championing him. Yeah,
that was the thing.
And I'm like, in my mind, but you guys are championing in the wrong.
Yeah.
Because imagine, look at this kid. This kid bamshay.
It's gonna be an issue because.
And now Ashaylo.
And Mauga grade 6 Uputwa is someone in high school.
Grade 8.
Who's also a kid.
Yeah.
Who's not gonna come in with an adult's mindset.
The cycle it keeps repeating itself. What I thought, like, experiencing
yeah.
Some kids are still experiencing it now.
Yeah, man. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
So it basically becomes a reality to man. Now, and the moment you decide to have a kid, just know who's bullied.
Yeah, it's a possibility at least.
But
must find a way around it.
It's not just township schools.
It's all schools.
It's everywhere.
It's all schools where there are kids and they're not.
I think it becomes worse. Multiracial school.
Oh
because
yeah, there's a racial element.
Classism as well. So
there's a lot
going on.
Yeah.
The moment I English it's a problem.
Yeah, there are a lot of issues. If you don't twang, it's an issue. If your uniform is not on point, it's an issue. Because all our uniforms are not on point. It's an issue.
So and
it's
so there's a lot going on, special system yet. And also the debate between the private schools, and the private school. I think there are 3 classes. There's private there's a public school,
public township school.
Yeah, there's a public school. Yeah,
in town.
No, that I would classify them as private school.
Yeah.
It's public school.
I get what you
mean.
Public
private school, and then there's private private school.
Yeah.
Those schools are different.
Yeah.
Behavior education they provide, it's different. Totally. And they say, it's funny how, because when I grew up, I think when I was in matric as well, they defined the education, those motivational speakers, for what, D for what. In my mind, I'm like,
those guys,
is
I never took those guys seriously.
They motivating us. I'd go out of...
They are not motivated themselves.
But I'd get out of a hall, motivate them like, I'm going to get distinctions
I'm going to do this thing.
I'm telling you, bro. Where are they now? Where are they now?
Where are the motivational speakers?
Where?
The guys who are motivating us.
And it's funny because, hey, says Kuluma motivational speak. Oh, let's not go. So Kuluma is called some other time.
There's something I wanna bring through. Something that I don't think we've spoke about.
Yeah.
But this week, another thing that happened this week, case got black coffee no. Yeah. Yeah, they were.
First of all, I acknowledge you Muhle.
No, Leasisi Mpana
Muhle.
Untwembo.
Yeah, she's.
Yeah.
And black coffee mal siyabonga. Black coffee. Thank you for waving the flag.
Ithinga mwanti le yabuti yashayana.
Ukhe washano AK
impama. Washaya impama wafly amakepisi.
Anyway, asikho lapho.
Asikho yashaya.
Impama kaSatan.
Apparently ukushaya kwakhe was on the limelight this week again. Because apparently Enhle is saying there was some domestic violence happening in their relationship.
When?
During the course of their relationship.
Marriage.
Yeah.
They got married, bro. Like acknowledge marriage.
Marriage. Your relationship now.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So apparently she said that. I don't know if she said that in court or on the socials. I don't know, but she said that.
Yeah.
And then I saw a statement on Twitter. Ochrotman is disputing all of that. It's like, no, guys, these are lies. Yeah. Ever since divorce lies have been told about me.
Yeah.
And the social media is split two ways on the issue. Some are saying she's lying. Some are saying he's a bad person.
There's something I found.
Yeah.
Once again, there's abantu abayithu abazana abanqunu.
Hey, wakhuluma.
The thing is, mfethu Black Coffee might say, "Grootman, angaba right, atse beyangamshaya."
Sure.
Or Enhle is lying.
Sure.
But it's their word against their words. Black Coffee and
but
then who am I?
That was not what I found interesting. I don't care who did what.
Yeah.
It's none of my
What's
business.
What's interesting?
The response of the people who always speak loudly about these things was very interesting for me. Number one, all this media, we didn't see anything about the issue as in Dabin.
Sure.
First things first.
Okay.
Which means they report when it's certain people. When it's other people, they don't report. Asas why?
Trending. Yeah.
Because they report even if stuff is not necessarily true.
Yeah.
Even if there's still doubt on the issue.
Yeah.
You see people reporting. You see celebrities talking about it on Twitter.
Yeah.
There was nothing. No celebrity said anything.
But
maybe I'm not active enough.
Okay.
But I didn't see any celebrity standing with or against any one of them, which was very interesting.
It's always the same thing with celebrities. Even if DJ Fresh.
Sure.
The situation at DJ Fresh.
Oh, yes.
They were quiet.
Yes.
They were
which
quiet.
is very funny because they have ads on TV telling us gender-based violence is wrong. Where are they now?
But how do you stand on something? That's why how do you stand on something? Firstly, there's no proof. There's no valid proof. Because in order for me to regard something as true...
But they do speak against Tamanyama issues, and I can.
Yeah,
without proof.
Yeah, example?
Some of these celebrities, they say things without proof, Joe.
Hey, yeah. So they buy face in most cases.
They buy face. This to me was another thing that said, don't take celebrities seriously.
Yeah, they buy face because of Grootman.
They were like, influence,
and everyone wants to be in good books with Grootman.
And I mean, if I was a celebrity, okay, even if I wasn't a celebrity,
yeah,
I would find it hard to speak against Grootman because I'm a fan of his music.
So much,
which influences how I look at him as a person. because you always expect the people you like to be heroes.
But
now there's something wrong being said about him. It's hard to swallow.
Okay. An example would be, I'm a fan of Eminem.
Sure.
I know Eminem is a shitty person.
But you were a fan of Eminem knowing that Eminem is a shitty person.
Yeah.
Not with Grootman.
But imagine, that's the thing. I always have inking with these gender-based violence stories.
Sure.
Why they always okay after?
I don't understand
after
what
they break up. That's it, because they always come up. Like the issues there. Ladies, after they found out Java was married, kind of be like, yeah, he raped me. Okay, cool. It's questionable.
Even if he did rape you.
Yeah, timing. And
okay, mara lay trick, mfan.
It's very tricky. That's
why lay rape trick.
Rape is another story.
It's
another thing. I think
it's rape really because difficult. People do stay a long time after a rape has occurred.
Yeah, trauma.
Because of trauma and stuff and like that. Maranje, I don't care. I'm just. I find it very interesting.
And
laba abanama adverts laba. Bama adverts nama radio.
Name and shame them.
Hey, ngiyayilalela mini radio. Abashonga nix radioing. Basidlalela ama adverts ukuthi singashaya abantu besifazane. No one is saying anything about this issue. Bayamsaba uGrootman.
So our media houses,
they are quiet on this issue, mfana.
Because I remember he had an issue in YFM. There was in a year, but don't play my music ever. I was like, what? This nigga.
That's another thing.
That's another. Yeah, so much.
He's one of those few people on South African on Black Twitter that you can't really cancel. Like you can't say Black Coffee must fall.
If you cancel him, he goes to another country.
No. Even if he stays here, you will say it alone, Chief.
Yeah. No.
People like him. But manje, because what happens when the person we like, okay, let's say it's true.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it is, but let's say it is. What happens when it's true? How do we respond to this hero of ours?
Okay. Firstly, I'll make a reference to a podcast where Eric Weinstein. Lex Friedman.
Yeah.
Eric said something interesting. Just because umganako is doing something stupid,
sure,
doesn't necessarily change he's your friend.
Okay, where are you going with this?
So I'm saying, Grootman,
yeah,
even if it's true, go to trapping.
Music work is still fire.
Yeah, but you address it. You address it.
It is true though.
Yeah, you address Grootman and say Grootman, if it's it's cool.
Which makes me question the whole thing of saying so and so must fall. We are unfollowing this person because they did something wrong. It's stupid.
It's a matter of what if I accept him too. It's like that.
No.
That's bullying as well.
But it's stupid.
That's cyberbullying.
It's stupid for us to cancel people and say, don't only must fall. Like that guy. Do you remember that case? Let me say one that is gonna be very touchy.
Yeah.
Kumbula Lomchita, who made a video, I think it was in Cape Town. It was like, no black people inside, using a derogatory term for black people.
Yeah.
The guy who owned a place in Bram, man.
Who's that, man?
There's a white guy who owned Yabana opposite the Kitcheners La Bram.
Yeah. What's the place?
I forgot the name.
Is it Smokehouse or
yes, Smokehouse? Yes,
yeah, Smokehouse. Yeah,
the guy who owned the Smokehouse.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's him or family business or whatever. That guy.
Yeah,
made a video online, and people were like, "We are canceling him. He must not say anything else." But no one said, "Beef is fire, boss." But now because it's a person that we really like, you're gonna say, "Hey, isn't wrong, Mara? The music is
it's
fire."
Good though. Hey, he's a good DJ. It's
so it's stupid.
But it's funny. Even the media houses, what they did to Usjav, they cancel a concert like.
Exactly.
Cancel everything.
Exactly.
Concert, cancel.
Inconsistency. That's my issue. Inconsistency. I don't care if uyenzile or akayenzanga.
Yeah.
Let's be consistent.
How many followers does Grootman have on
I don't
Twitter?
know, but a lot. It's definitely more than 1 million, fan.
Yeah.
I am definitely sure. Let me check. It's more than 1 million.
Because imagine he has so like because people admire even how he dress.
People like him.
So
people idolize him.
Let's say okay, no, but let's say imagine what's the evidence? Because in order for me to regard something as true, can I have is it not relatable, but like is it logically consistent? like I'm saying, if she's saying trap,
sure,
is it logically consistent? Can she verify the fact that is begam trap? Is there an evidence?
But wait.
Sure.
If it is full evidence, what kind of evidence are we
Women
expecting?
like taking pictures, bruh.
But I think, I don't know how true this is. I was speaking with someone, Ngale Wile, and they're like, but we all know that was happening. I was like, so we know. And we didn't say anything. Which is very tricky for me, Nacho. I find it very tricky.
Yeah, ne. And fun.
See,
this one end, bruh. Can someone? How many followers?
He has 3.7 million followers, fun.
Yeah.
3.7 million.
And then the population like South African.
I don't know, but it's around 60 million.
Around 60 also.
Yeah. No, but it's a lot. It's a big number. Yeah. How many followers do I have on Twitter?
You have one?
Less than 200 followers. Oh, more than 200 followers.
Really?
Yeah.
Why are they following you?
Because I follow them. You know Twitter.
Follow.
Yeah. Okay, people follow me and then I follow them back.
Okay.
I don't really care.
Because there's nothing.
There's nothing really. I don't even repost stuff. No, they just want to have followers. You know how people are.
Yeah.
They follow you, they expect you to do the same thing.
Yeah, ne?
But it is what it is. Marale, ngisafuna ukubona. And uzobona, it's gonna disappear like nothing happened.
Yeah, it's fun.
Because it's a person that we all like and respect.
Yeah. And
it's wrong.
If
simtrita kanje, then this is how we should treat everyone who does something wrong.
But imagine
if the guy who owns, I don't know, if the guy who owns Albany rapes a person, we must not stop buying Albany.
Now at DSTV, white people were cancelling DSTV.
Why?
I don't know. I forgot the story. They were burning them at DSTV.
Aibo.
Hey, she's it. Explore. Hey, she's umlung. What's that? Hey, Joe. Even same thing. Anel was cancelling Vision Active of the incident of that boy masturbating. What do you mean?
But allegedly.
Allegedly there was but there was a video. So
okay. What happened?
Yeah.
The guy was masturbating.
I think
and decided to cancel his subscription.
Thing is, Anele saw the video as well.
Anele
I'm taught. Saw the video of the boy, Vision Active.
Sure.
I don't know if there were girls in front of him. Mara,
sure.
He was sitting down, holding his thing, and beating the meat. Hey, was
security guards.
I think the footage it's either from a
security footage or
video
cell phone.
But imagine, I'm a security. Usually, I'm at the entrance.
Okay, so why I cancel her?
Simply because there's ayiko fair lentole. Why because clearly he's a pervert. Clearly.
Okay, but how do we expect Vision Active to screen people for such behavior? How are they supposed to know
like
you?
They should do something.
Yeah,
but they should do something. But that's basically raping someone's image. I don't know if that's
raping when you understand.
Well,
it's wrong, Mariah.
Obviously, to beat your meat in public. What the
it's
fuck
wrong.
is that?
It's obviously wrong. It's
so they should be.
It's disgusting.
Vision Active should
they should cancel your subscription.
That's it.
Mariah,
so basically, we should do. Anelum was fighting the fact that boy probably.
No, sister na imhlamba kafundi ngechimini.
I won't comment.
Yeah, don't comment. I idlule nje vele.
Yeah.
But
bruh,
it was wrong.
Guys, this is episode 10.
Yeah.
This is episode
10 episodes strong.
Yeah, this is how we're wrapping it up.
Yeah. I think it's a good time. It's like 43 minutes in, 44 minutes in.
Yeah. Hopefully you guys follow us follow this chat, man. I think it's important for you guys to engage with us, man. Like,
And we'd just like to thank the people who keep on watching us on YouTube, even though we don't have video
yet.
It's coming, guys. It's coming.
And also,
just hang in there.
The people who bring ideas, you know, there are people who talk to us.
We
really appreciate
is very valuable, guys.
You know, but don't forget to follow us. Subscribe on YouTube at the Symposium Podcast. And check our Facebook page, the Symposium. Is it Symposium Podcast?
You created the page.
I should. And then if you want any sponsorship or anything, from us, you can shoot us an email at the Symposium Podcast 01@gmail.com.
Yes.
That's where you can get us. Hit us up there, and then
but all of that is gonna be on the description. So if you don't remember what we said, just go and check it out. Information
let's
is
live and love.
there.
Let's love and leave you, or live and love.
Late that means in Zabelung.
Sharp.
Sharp of it.
Sharp.